Hi, this is Jason Yeagley, principal of West Branch Middle School, and of course, we are back with the 5 things in 5 minutes for the new year, for 2022. So, first of all, number 1, welcome back. I hope you had a great winter break. I hope that, we didn't have a lot of snow, which is kind of what I like to have around the holidays, but I hope you were able to spend time with your friends and family as we were here at the Yeagley house, and I hope you were able to make some memories, and of course, all within the safety of hopefully not having issues with the COVID pandemic that we have. So anyhow, I'm excited to see everyone back, and the students and the staff, and we're ready to go for 2022 to finish out strong. All right. I do have some upcoming events, which is another part of my website, and I have a link here for you. And I'll continue to add to that as things come up, whether it be student council meetings or additional things. We have about a month left of sports here in the winter time before we get into the spring sport of track, which you'll hear a little more about that. But we have the January for wrestling and basketball for boys and girls, and then we get into a little bit of tournament play there in early February, and then we have a bit of a break, and then we go into the spring season. So anyhow, click on the upcoming events, and please have this as a one-stop shop so you don't have to go through social media and all those potential misinformation spaces. I'm trying to keep everything in one spot for you. All right, number 2, looking forward to 2022. Of course, I'm happy that we haven't had remote learning so far because it doesn't really work holistically for our students, and I think we would all agree on that. And I just want you to know that January basically will be second 9 weeks still, which is first semester still. And then when we hit February, we'll roll into the second semester, which is also the third 9 weeks. So that's key. And for 7th graders, you'll get a new elective or two for the semester. And 5th and 6th, we're on that 9-week cycle, so you'll get some new things as well. So I am looking forward to that. And you'll notice I have a breakdown of the year, some information coming up, like end of the second 9 weeks, end of the third 9 weeks, end of the fourth 9 weeks, last day of school, and then how many days of school we have for students each month. January 19, February 18, March is our big one, 23 days for students. April is 18, May is 21, and then June is only 2. All right, so hopefully that information helps you. And of course, I have a link and a picture to the district calendar so you can see what is left in the 21-22 school year. Number 3, recess. Boy, I don't know what to say about recess, but I have some things I did say. Really how it works, we basically spend the last 10 minutes of our 40-minute lunch potentially going outside if it's dry and if it's warm. 6th and 7th grade, they have an option to go into the gym, whereas 5th, they don't, and it's nothing against 5th graders. It's just period 5 is when 5th grade eats, and we actually have a PE class going in with Mrs. Smith, and we just don't have a gym available. The little gym is being used by the intermediate side, and I just want you to know that. So, but there are pros and cons. A clear pro to recess are kids spending time with their friends and whatnot, having that unstructured time to just talk and hang out, maybe play some games. The cons is that unstructured time. We tend to see a big spike in discipline and injuries. Sometimes those injuries are very much on accident, and kids are just bumping into each other. But anyhow, those are the pros and cons, and I just will be speaking with students about the do's and don'ts of recess as we can, finish out this year. And I don't want that 10-minute recess to be 10 minutes of chaos, and it is something we are always battling. All right, number 4, parent access. I have some information on here really centered around, and student handbook, around parent access. So we want students and families to check on grades constantly as teachers are working to put those in real consistently and, timely so you understand a quick feedback. Attendance is key. We have House Bill 410. Students have to attend school. We want them to attend school. Students that are doing well at the middle school, really well, they generally don't have many days, if any, out of school. The struggle really, if you look at not to say every student who misses is doing poorly, or every student that is in class constantly is doing really well, but we know that it has a huge effect on understanding the content and mastery. So if students aren't here, they're just going to miss a lot. And even a day, they miss, upwards of 8 or so classes that they have to somehow fix in 2 days. That compounds at double and then triple if it's 3 days, and it just really makes it hard. And I know, students have to go on vacation and all that, and that's just a huge challenge to get caught up. So, and then GPA, I have a little breakdown of what the GPA stands for. A C is average mastery of the content, B is a little above, and A is excellent, outstanding. You've really mastered that area. So, and then of course a D is less than average, it's below average, and F is just you failing to understand content. And that could be because of missing assignments, missing projects, and not making things up when they're absent. So it's all reciprocal, and just really make sure that students are here. If they have to be out for an appointment, that they get back as quick as possible. Also in this category, I have our handbook listed. Please contact me with any questions of dress code or procedures, but I did make it easy for you to click on the handbook. It's on the school's website. This is our board-approved district handbook, so let me know if you have any questions. All right, number 5, our last one. Bus tips and drop off and pick up. I put this on here every now and then. Just the key thing, I have Aaron of List listed as our WB transportation supervisor. If you have any questions, please reach out to him, of course, or me. And sometimes if you ask me a question, I might have to reach out to him. I did want you to know that let students know all rules on the bus are extension of the school day. So everything that applies in the school also applies on the bus. And then parents, of course, who pick up and or drop off, I have a bunch of information for that. I have a picture on the side just to remind you. That's going really well. Just remember, students have to be in class, sitting there ready at 7:30. So if you drop them off at 7:28, more than likely they can't get to their locker, get to their classroom in that amount of time. So I would say 7:25 probably is the latest you'd want to drop off a student and have them be on time still. Okay, I don't want to go on. I knew I had quite a few things to say. It was kind of just like getting back in the flow of things. I do have my information, my contact information, my email. Always reach out directly to me. That's the best way to do it. I try not to crowdsource your answers with other parents or families. I might be able to quickly help you, and I look forward to having a conversation with you as I continue to get to know all of you. I'm here to help. I'm here to keep your kids safe and to educate them. And our teachers and staff members are all ready to go. Everyone's rested, and we're excited to be back for 2022. That's what I have for you. And remember, as always, go Warriors.